Hello everyone. In this video we're going to talk about interference. Actually we're going to compare a constructive and destructive interference. In the previous video we discussed how the matter and sound waves are interact, and how some matters they can absorb the sound waves, and other matters they reflect the sound waves. But here we're talking about the interaction between the sound waves themselves. So interference happens when two or more waves overlap and combine to form one wave. Okay. For example, in music, beats happen when two sound waves of nearly equal frequencies interfere. Since the wave frequencies are not quite equal, they form a repeating pattern of constructive and destructive interference. Let's talk about first through constructive interference. Let's talk about it first. Constructive or through constructive interference here. Constructive interference occurs waves overlap and combine to form a wave with large amplitude or height. To understand the constructive, listen carefully to this part.
A very large choir is louder than a smaller choir. Why is that? When sound waves combine to form a single wave by constructive interference, the resulting wave has a greater amplitude than the original waves. Because the loudness of a sound depends on its amplitude, the sound produced by constructive interference is louder than the original sounds by themselves.
So, as they mentioned in the video, the greater amplitude causes the waves to produce a sound that is louder than before. Okay, let's talk about now destructive interference. In destructive interference, waves combine to form a wave with a smaller amplitude, which means the sound will be what? Will be softer because amplitude is decreased. Listen to this one.
The amplitude of the sound wave resulting when two waves combine by destructive interference is smaller than the amplitude of either of the waves that combine to form it. This decreases the volume of the resulting sound wave.
To make sure that you understand constructive interference and destructive interference, please try to solve a question 14. Now let's understand how does interference cause sonic booms.
A sonic boom is the result of the constructive interference of sound waves from an object that travels faster than the speed of sound, such as a very fast airplane. You hear a sonic boom when a buildup of sound waves reaches your ear. It takes time for a sound wave to reach you, so you don't hear the sonic boom right away.
In fact, the sonic booms from a low-flying airplane can rattle and even break windows. When a jet reaches a very high speed, it actually catch up to its own sound wave. Okay. Also, let's talk about the beats.
Beats happen when two sound waves of nearly equal frequencies interfere. Because the frequencies of the two waves are not quite the same, they produce a repeating pattern of constructive and destructive interference that sounds alternately loud and soft. Musical instruments can produce beats if they are not in tune with one another.
To make sure that you understand this lesson, please try to solve these questions. Does sound travel faster through solid, liquid, or gas? The other question: does sound travel faster through warmer medium or cooler medium? The third question: what kind of matter reflects a sound wave? The fourth one: what kind of matter absorbs sound wave? Also try to solve what is an echo. The last question: what happens when sound waves overlap? Please just write these questions or listen to these questions again, just to make sure that you understand the main idea or the main point of the lesson from the beginning. Thank you for listening. You can check the portal for the worksheet and for the PowerPoint presentation. Thank you.